I wanted to have a sit-down chat sooner about the vacay so far, but it's been go, go, go for the past 36 hours. So I had a flight that was early for me at like 11 something on Friday. I don't even know what day it was, July. I want to say like the 27th or 28th, whichever one was the Friday. And I woke up at 7:30 just to be told that my flight was delayed. So I went back to sleep. Then I went back to the airport and I was exhausted. When I tell you I got maybe 4 hours of sleep on Thursday night / Friday morning because my sleep schedule's messed up. So I get to the airport and I'm planning on sleeping, and this family starts to talk to me. They were actually really nice. I want to like 100% clarify that, but like I was so tired. So it was a grandma and 2 kids that were super sweet, and they were both super smart. One of the kids, I believe he was 6, he knows every single number on the periodic table, and the grandma can just give the kid a number and he'll be able to tell you what element it is, which is incredible, especially for a 6-year-old. The 8-year-old was also incredibly smart, and she really loved Minecraft, and she came up to me because I was like trying to talk with her about Minecraft because like she was friendly, so I was like trying to start a conversation with her, and she was like, yeah, I watch AFMU or AFMO, I forget what she was saying, APHMAU, like a Minecraft YouTuber. And I was like, cool. And so I shared that I've been watching Shovel, and Shovel is Shelby, and I watch her YouTube videos and she does Minecraft YouTube videos. So that was fun. And then I got on the plane, and here's the thing, I started watching this movie that I enjoyed, but it also had one of my massive misophonia triggers in it, and it was called Missing, and it stars Storm Reid. I really liked it. I liked the format of the movie. However, my personal like issue with the movie is something that like it made sense to have in the movie, but it still caused me an issue, which is one of my misophonia trigger noises is the sound of keyboard typing, which happened quite a lot in the film. However, it took me the duration of a 3-hour flight, or 3.5 hours, to watch this movie that's less than 2 hours long, because there was someone sitting like across the aisle from me, and they were talking so loud that they were practically yelling, and I was like, bro, we are on a plane, we are on an enclosed space, do not yell. So we arrived in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where I had a layover. I tried to sleep there, it was not successful. My chronic illness symptoms were like not doing great. Sorry if my eyes are watering. I literally have gotten maybe like 8 hours of sleep the past 2 nights, like total. So I'm really tired. Like literally crying. I'm so tired. I wanted to film earlier, but like I was so tired and I just could not get myself going this morning. Minneapolis, Minnesota was actually fun. We had another flight delay, but it was fun because I went exploring a little bit, and ooh, I need to go grab it. Basically, I went exploring because I love exploring airports because of all the little cute shops, even though I can never afford anything. However, I could afford this. It was a bit expensive. Like I normally don't pay $20 for a journal, but it is one of the prettiest things I've ever seen in my life. It is this Harry Potter Diagon Alley journal. I'll peel that off later. And there is the little leaky cauldron down there. And then you open it up, more shops. Open to the middle, more shops, and then on the inside there's Harry with Hedwig and then bricks up there. And then here's what the back looks like, and here is what the front looks like. I am in love. I might take notes in this, like maybe I'll start chronicling my days on vacations or my Comic-Con days in here. I don't know. I used to do that and it was fun, and it helped when I filmed my like That Time I Met series, but I haven't been doing that recently. But maybe I should. Maybe this will be the journal that gets me back into journaling. And then I also found a Prince store, which you've already seen the clip because I'm gonna upload like my B-roll footage. I think that's what it's called, like before this. So apparently Prince was from Minnesota, so there was a store dedicated to him at the airport. The store had on display his guitar, handwritten lyrics that he wrote, and there was just tons of Prince merch and memorabilia everywhere. I don't know that much about Prince, however I thought that the store was really cool. Then I got on the plane and there was a situation with a man harassing a woman, and I don't want to get into too much of the details here because like I don't know if I should or not. Maybe I'll like address it in a different video if people want that, I don't know. Basically, the situation like wasn't grooming, but it was reminding me of some of the things that happened when I was grooming, but it was worse because this guy was like physically preventing her from leaving him, and so I had to get the flight attendants involved because I was very concerned for this gal's safety. But it turned out fine. They gave her an upgrade to a, like, you know how there's first class, then there's like comfort, and then there's normal seats. So she got upgraded to comfort, so it worked out well. She got away from him. Turned out fine. I was feeling too sick to watch a movie on that flight, and also I was really like upset about having witnessed that, and also like I was like, this guy reminds me so much of the guy who groomed me. So I was like triggered and trying to mentally deal with that. It was not that fun, but also I'm on vacation, so it wasn't the end of the world. It didn't like ruin my vacation or anything. So then we got to the hotel. Turns out we messed up a reservation, so we didn't have a spot in the hotel, so we got put in a different hotel that turned out to be fairly expensive, but we were desperate because it was like 1:30 in the morning and we needed to sleep because we needed to still drive to Connecticut the next day. We arrived in Rhode Island. I forgot to say that. Yeah, we arrived in Rhode Island. So we went Minneapolis, Minnesota to Rhode Island, and then we woke up. I got into my Miraculous Ladybug cosplay for the day. We hopped in a rental car and we drove to Connecticut. I took a little nap and then we went to the Comic-Con. The Comic-Con was like fairly decent, but I felt like it was mid in terms of management. The staff like wasn't able to help. They didn't know where things were. Nobody really knew what ADA was, Americans with Disability Act, and some of the staff explicitly told me they don't do ADA, which is highly illegal and it's a lawsuit waiting to happen. So I got the picture that I wanted today that I had prepaid for, but I was not able to get an autograph because they were not willing to accommodate me and the lines were too long, and if I had stood in that line I would have passed out, and I really did not feel like passing out and having an ambulance called and creating a huge scene. Although I guess if that did happen, it would maybe get them to understand that they need to change their procedures, but I just wasn't up to dealing with that today. There was tons of little kids who wanted to say hi to me today, which was super sweet. There was actually this one little girl and she took a picture with me and her mom was holding a little baby, and I was thinking this will be like a special moment if I get the baby in the picture for like later on she can look back and be like, when I met Ladybug with my little sibling. And so the mom was like, can you hold the baby, when I suggested that the baby should be in the picture. So I held a little 10-month-old baby. And like babies at that stage can sometimes really struggle with strangers, and this baby was just like like really chill, let me hold it. It was so sweet. Then I explored the Mohegan Sun for a while. The Mohegan Sun is awesome. It's incredible, and I would say that I enjoyed that more than the Comic-Con. Like meeting Christina V was the highlight of the day for me. However, I loved the Mohegan Sun. It's beautiful. There's so much history there. The Mohegan is a indigenous tribe and they own this casino, and it is wonderful. There is like, I think something ridiculous like 48 restaurants in there, so it's overwhelming to look at food choices. I mean, I can't eat food, but my mom can eat food, so she like walked around and she found this sandwich. This sandwich looked to die for, but also I say to die for because I haven't eaten anything in 3 years and I'm desperately wanting food. To all the doctors who say that I have an eating disorder and just don't want to eat, I want food. It looks good. Now on to happier things. I gambled for the first time. That was a thing. I don't understand how gambling works, so I put $20 in and I got $11 back, so I lost $9, but I can say that I've gambled now, and I thought I would lose all 20, but I got 11 back, so I don't really understand how it worked. I did like this Buffalo like slot machine thing. It was all electronic. I don't freaking know how gambling works, but it's a good thing that I don't know, because what if I got a gambling problem? Because I have a claw machine problem where I spend way too much money on claw machines. I'm really embarrassed about it, so I don't talk about it much, but like, you know, I feel like there's a potential for me to get into gambling too much if I understood gambling. So I'm just not gonna learn about how to gamble more. I explored a bunch of the shops there because there's a bunch of shops. It's basically like a mall plus a casino plus a giant hotel plus a convention center plus tons of indigenous history all in one. So I really love the Mohegan Sun. So I think I'm gonna go through my haul. Oh, I also went to Dollar General after I got back, and I found a romance book that's queer that looks really good. I'm so excited to visit the Dollar General because it's across the street, and I thought it was like an East Coast thing, and I called one of my friends who lives like 2 hours away from me, and I said, there's a Dollar General I'm gonna go to, and she goes, huh? There's a Dollar General 10 minutes from my house. So apparently it isn't an East Coast thing, apparently it's an everywhere thing. I just didn't know, but I got a book there. Okay, now into my haul because I'm tired and I want to just like rest. Here's my picture with Christina V. I really hate how I look in pictures recently. So I love how Christina looks, and I thought this would be a cute pose. You know, I'm really happy that I met Christina because I wanted to meet Christina at Terrificon earlier this year, and stomach flu prevented that from happening. And that's the photo that I would have gotten signed if they were willing to accommodate people with disabilities. Literally, like, you can have me go last in line, just don't make me stand and don't make me sit and scoot, or else that will also increase my chances of passing out. Like, just let me sit and tell me when it's my time to go, and I'll go, because I don't want to pass out. It's not that hard to understand. Okay, then there was like, I think it's called gacha. I've never actually said that word out loud. There was like some of those at a booth, and I really wanted some because I've never got them before. They come in these little balls, and the person just like opened it and let me choose which one I wanted, so it wasn't like a mystery surprise or anything. First up, Spy X Family. Is it Spy Family or is it Spy X Family? Because I've been saying Spy X Family, but I've been realizing recently that sometimes when anime has the X in there, you're just supposed to not say the X. I don't know. So I chose Anya in her sleepwear. Look at all sleepy. So cute. And let me show you the other options. Ta-da! Next one. This one's harder to open. This is Demon Slayer. They were all Entertainment District arc characters. And on the like little like advertisement of the options on the box, I did not see Tanjiro there, but I decided to get Daki. I especially wanted to get her because her voice actress like saved me from being ruined, which I'm trying to get more comfortable with talking about and raising awareness for, but also sort of hard to talk about it. And yeah, it's easier to just vaguely talk about it than to talk about it in detail. I do have a video on it uploaded, which I'll link down in the description below. Like, it's very comprehensive of what happened to me, but also like I can't just keep repeating what happened to me nonstop because it's getting a little draining. And then I got this, which I've never seen this in person before, and it's a mystery Harry Potter figure. Those are the options. I really wanted Neville, or I wanted, where is it? What? Well, on the front it shows Harry with the winged keys. I wanted that one. But I'm happy with the one that I got. I just think I would have liked Harry with the winged keys or Neville the most. But the one that I got is still super cute. It's Harry with his birthday cake. And it comes with a little like card thing. And then from that same booth, I got 2 more mystery figures. If you want to see the full unboxings, they'll be up on my TikTok if they aren't up there already. I just unbox mystery stuff on my TikToks a lot because it's fun. So I got Dumbledore and Nezuko. Then I got this for my sister-in-law. I got a Tenya Ida keychain. And I got Sasha from Attack on Titan. Well, Tenya's from My Hero Academia and Sasha's from Attack on Titan. What else did I get? I got a chocolate frog, which I'll show you which card I got later. I can't eat food, as I mentioned in this video, so I'm gonna have my mom eat it. Oh, so hard for her. She's gonna have to eat chocolate. But I wanted the card. And then I also got this for my brother at that store. It was like a candy store that was in the Mohegan Sun. And my brother loves Mario, and I thought that this would be fun. He hasn't really been eating sugar recently, but he can collect it, right? Can be a collectible. I've never seen a Yoshi one before, and I thought you would like it. My mom got this for herself. I happen to have it on my bed, so showing you. It's a phone stand and it says TGIF. This grandma is fabulous, and you can connect your cord in there to charge your phone standing up. Other things we got at the Mohegan Sun was just, we got a glass for my dad, which I'm not gonna pull out right now. I'll try and find a picture of it online. It's like a Guinness Obi-Wan Kenobi cup. Guinness is a type of beer. I verified that with my mom. I don't drink alcohol, but Alex Guinness, I think is his name, played Obi-Wan Kenobi originally in the original trilogy. So yeah, that was like the Star Wars movies that were my parents' childhood, and my dad likes Guinness beer, or he likes dark beers is what my mom said. I don't know what that means. I don't know alcohol. Like, I literally tell people I don't do alcohol, and then my brother makes fun of me because I just don't understand it. This is the book I got from Dollar General. It is called How to Find a Princess. It is part of the Runaway Royal series. Oh, this is a sequel, but I'm pretty sure each one can be read as a standalone. I wanted to read the first book. Okay, the first book is How to Catch a Queen, but this one is How to Find a Princess, and it's by Alyssa Cole. This one's sapphic, and there's fake dating, and there's a one-bed trope. It sounds fun. I'll flip the camera around in one sec to show you the little flip-through guide. Oh, that's another thing the Comic-Con needs to improve on. So first of all, on their online site, they said that Ross Marquand had a photo op and a panel at the same time on Sunday, but then I looked in the pamphlet and they had a different time for his panel. So, I mean, that makes more sense to have a different time for his panel, but I was like, why didn't you change that on your website? Even as of like 2 hours before I went to the con, I would check and it would still say that Ross Marquand was scheduled for 2 things at the same time. But then they fixed it. Then the other thing is, how do we read that? Like, I can't read the vendors and artists. And then saying the staff doesn't know where things are. Do you know part of the reason why the staff doesn't know where things are? Guess what? These are the same room. So why are they on 2 different sections as if they were 2 different floors? Like, come on, people, whoever did this really should have done it differently, because none of the staff knew what was going on. I think what this essentially means is, I'm pretty sure now, after studying this for a long time, that this is the first half of the room and this is the second half of the room. But these should be flip-flopped and they should show that they're the same room, you know. But I will do a flip through, show you all this. I did have a fun time. I just think that there's some things that the convention needs to improve on. I'm liking Connecticut so far, although I haven't seen too much of it yet. I've seen Mohegan Sun, I've seen Dollar General, and I slept on the way to Connecticut. I slept through the drive from Rhode Island to Connecticut. One last thing to say before I go for it now is, my mom found out that the city named Mystic is like on the way to Rhode Island, and apparently there was a show called Mystic Pizza that was filmed in Mystic. I'm really showing my age here by the fact that I have no clue what this means, but my mom now wants to go to Mystic, so we're doing that. I was hearing her say Mystic and I was thinking Mystic Falls. Like, I don't know, I felt like there's some TV show or something called Mystic Falls. And guess what? Mystic Falls that I was thinking of is either in Colorado or Wyoming. I looked it up. It is not in Connecticut. So yeah, I'm gonna go rest because I'm really tired, and I'll talk to all of you soon, hopefully tomorrow. At the very least, I'll have some B-roll footage for tomorrow. So yeah, talk to all of you later. Bye.